What up, Danger Zone? It's your boy Madison City. You know what I'm saying? Represent Madison, Wisconsin, that y'all already know. But anyways, let's get into this Rumble in the Woods to recap. Shit was crazy. The whole night was crazy. But anyways, let's go. First battle was Cut versus Face. Cut came out swinging. He, you know what I'm saying, definitely had that round well prepared. He just was on point that first round. Uh, Face freestyle. And just with that freestyle shit, you either nail it or you miss. You know what I'm saying? And he had more times where his punches wasn't landing or he wasn't really saying too much than times where he was. Up the whole battle, I think I remember like a couple lines that I would liked it. He even gave me a shout out, so good looking on that. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Just yeah, it just really wasn't hitting. You know what I'm saying? As far as his freestyling go. Um, Second round, Cut choked because somebody was heckling him in the crowd. I think he tried to rebuttal it and it kind of threw him off. So that you know what I'm saying? That round automatically he got to go to Face. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how the rules work. Shit. Um, Third round, Cut came back out. It wasn't as tough as his first round. It still was pretty decent. So I gave him that round also. Face was freestyled. I think he freestyled the whole battle. I know something about that. That shit is not hard to do at all. Um, I mean, I'm fucking up. It is hard to do. It's not easy. What I meant to say, you know, it's that weed fucking me up. But anyways, yeah, that shit ain't easy to do. Yeah, so it really didn't work for him. So I'm gonna say Cut 2-1 over Face. Yeah, nobody bag or nothing, but Cut definitely won. DC versus Steady Eddie. That battle was. I said I don't know Steady Eddie, but you know what I'm saying, like that or whatever. So DC, man, him cool. We ain't got no problems or no shit like that. But real talk, that was the worst battle of the night. A lot of shit went on during that, but just point blank, that was the worst battle of the night. DC came out swinging. You know, he got performance as always. He gonna hold your attention. I don't remember anything too crazy he said with the bars. He definitely had some little shit in that first round though. Steady Eddie, his style is like more laid back and quiet, and um, he also had some shit about how he talked about how DC stole that gun scheme from Tone Montana. Uh, that he used against Tone Bone. I ain't gonna say he stole it because I obviously don't know. You know what I'm saying? But they was very similar. I thought the same thing when I heard. I'm like, Tone said some same shit like that. But hey, it is what it is. You can't say what a motherfucker did. You wasn't there. You ain't in their brain or whatever the case may be. But I thought the shit was funny, nonetheless. Um, but I'm gonna get that round to DC. First round, I'm gonna get that shit to DC because he just came out and on fire. I'm like, if he would have had 3 rounds like his first one, Steady Eddie would have lost. Bad. No, I'm bullshitting. But yeah, so second round, Psych Ball got on stage, which was crazy because I would have thought, you know what I'm saying? It was just, let me tell you what was crazy about him. When Psych Ball got on stage. Now, we all got love for Psych Ball at Danger Zone, so let's not get the shit twisted. We all do. It's just what it is. But I ain't think he was on stage for like a minute and a half, and I honestly I thought somebody was gonna step up like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Not obviously you gonna go over there and push him off the stage or yell at the nigga or whatever, but go over there, you know what I'm saying? Put your arm around him, like, come on man, it's a battle, whatever, whatever. For like 2 minutes, nobody did nothing. The niggas that was battling, which I don't know, they all cool, so of course they ain't supposed to do nothing. The staff, nobody, the crowd, didn't nobody do nothing. They just he spit like 10 bars, and I'm just sitting up here like, yeah. So that shit was crazy. After the sack ball was on stage, the after the sack ball was on stage, they had a little brief intermission or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and then DC started spitting. He choked like 2 times, I believe. So you know what I'm saying, that shit maybe the shit threw him off or something, I don't know, but he choked like 2 times. And then a little, everybody keeps saying the fight. It was no fight. It was 2 niggas arguing. I mean, it was a couple niggas arguing in the corner, and you know what I'm saying. It was a group of people arguing. There was no fight. Was no punches thrown. That shit interrupted the battle for 2 more minutes. Um, and then after that, Steady Eddie win, and he ain't say like if he would have just been if he would have just had 3 solid rounds, he would have beat DC that night. Just 3 solid rounds. I believe he fucked up 2 on the second round. and he ain't say nothing that was too crazy that really kept the attention of the crowd. Third round was just, I think DC freestyled his whole third round, and did none of that shit hit for me. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga could freestyle crazy too. You know what I'm saying? There's certain niggas that can do that shit. Me and him, one of them. Face when sometimes he able to do it, just not that night. Um, but yeah, so that shit was his DC third round was. I ain't like this shit at all. Steady Eddie, he ain't say shit. To in my opinion, that capture my ears. That had me like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get it better to you. So that battle definitely not coming out. Worst battle of the night. Um, yeah, just worst battle of the night, man. I don't know. I expected so much more from that battle. Everybody did. Um, yeah, so I don't know. Them two niggas both just got to come with it next time because that shit was a bad look for both of y'all, and that's real talk. You only as good as your last battle, so hey, it is what it is. Next battle was Crash versus Traffic. Best battle of the night. First of all, I don't even know that nigga Traffic, and I thought like, cause his name was Santa Claus, I'm like, this nigga. I ain't never watched no of his battles, to say the truth. I'm like, this nigga, he got to be trash. Your name's Santa Claus. But real shit, the nigga got bars, he got performance, and he shot the fuck out of me. If I didn't know who the nigga was, I do now. And yeah, he definitely on the radar. That nigga, I fucks with him. He put on a show. He ain't choke. He kept the crowd attention. He had bars. I actually gave him the first round because he came up with the jokes. You know what I'm saying? He had jokes. He had bars mixed in with his jokes. So I gave him the first round. But after that, King Crash took off. The nigga spent around. He did a C4 spin on one leg. Now, if y'all don't understand, like try to stand on your one leg and spin around in a fucking circle, and you're gonna end up on the floor. I promise you that. So when he did that, that just shows you like the performance aspect of it. And the nigga bars was crazy. Um, The nigga bars was crazy. He just yeah. So Crash took off after that, but don't get me wrong. Traffic was good each and every round. I just feel like the last two rounds, King Crash had more. He was just talking to that man, and battle rap motherfuckers for the most part. It's one thing to have bars and all that shit, but when somebody feel like you talking to a motherfucker, like spitting that shit, talking to them, they gonna lean towards that. So I gotta go with King Crash 2-1 over Traffic. Cannon and Arcash. Another battle I expected a little more from. Um, But still, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a bad battle. Don't get me wrong. I just expected a little more from it. I gave Cannon the first round, just because he just had the momentum during that round. It's just obvious in the building. Arcash, I gave him the second round because he kind of started heating up in the second round. And the third, I gave to Cannon because even though I felt like our bars maybe for his third round was, I don't even want to say better, but he had some couple more things that was hitting. Cannon overall round was more solid than our cash round, regardless if he had a few better bars. You know what I'm saying? I can't describe it, but it was just well put together and better than and held my attention more than with our cash. And Arky, he, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, since my battle, he been on a decline. Um, I like his performance in Kevo battle, but against King Crash and against shit, I'm forgetting. I heard the Lil E battle wasn't that good, which I never got to see. You know, it's another battle I seen from him where I was just in this one was another one I was just like, I need to see something more from you than you just having some nice bars. Cause in order to be a complete battle rap, you gotta have more than just some bars. And his bars for the Coach Cannon battle, like he had some shit, you know what I'm saying? But overall, it just wasn't nothing too crazy. But I'm just at this point, man. You've been around for a minute. I'm expecting more from you from our cash and both DC. Both of y'all been around for a minute, man. Both of y'all touched that main stage more than once or twice. And at this point, y'all niggas just need to be coming with it, man. That's just what it is. Like, it ain't really no excuses. Um, that's just my opinion. If you don't like it, I'll be there next week. No, I'm fucking with y'all niggas. But yeah, so he just need to yeah, both of them need to come with it. But long story short, I gave Cannon the battle 2-1 in the building. I don't know, footage it looked different, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it could look different, is what I meant to say. I'm not sure. But yeah, definitely 2-1 Cannon. Gage versus Young Bars was the last battle of the night. During that battle, that's when they announced that Pooh wasn't gonna be able to make it. So that took away from the overall morale of the room, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It took away from the, I don't even know what the word is, but yeah. the whole you felt the life go out the room when that shit was announced. But Gage came out, did what he do always. Nigga Gage hot, man. Like he he at the top, you know what I'm saying, as far as niggas I like in the danger zone. He not number one, don't get me wrong, but he's top five, just in my opinion right now. We only got like what 12 niggas anyway, so whatever. But yeah, so Gage came out, he was blazing. Young Bars first round was nice too. So that one I don't know. I thought in the building I gave it to Young Bars. I ain't exactly sure. I think I gave Young Bars the first round. I'm pretty sure I just think I liked his material a little more, but don't get me wrong, Gage has some shit too. I probably need to see that shit again, but right now I'm leaning towards Young Bars first round. Gage second 2 rounds was both solid, had more bars, was better put together than I felt Young Bars last 2 rounds was. His second and third was had points where he was hitting, he was missing, and in the third he ended real nice. You just like kind of was like, alright, I spit enough, you know what I'm saying, I'm through. And Young Bars, I fuck with Young Bars. The nigga, you know what I'm saying, the nigga cold to me, you know what I'm saying. I definitely want to battle that nigga and not take him serious. Same thing with Gage, but I'm giving Gage the battle 2-1. Could look different on cam. And other than that, yeah, that was it, man. After that, what's name? Pooh never showed up. Everybody was pissed about that. I mean, real nigga shit. Anybody in the building that came there, they came to see all the rest of the battles. But you know how the tickets cost $10? You threw the extra five, and your brain, all real niggas' brain said, man, $15 for some tickets, that shit too much. But you know what? I'm gonna throw the extra five to see Keys and Pooh. And don't motherfucking lie and say it ain't the truth, nigga, because you know it is. But real shit. So when we see that shit was crazy, man. In my opinion, it's the second time Danger Zone done got, you know what I'm saying? Cause in the Tone Montana battle, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to him because he's from Wisconsin, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no problem with the nigga, I don't know the nigga, nothing like that. But he definitely, you know what I'm saying, kinda got y'all. Everything he spit besides like four bars I've already heard before. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real shit. So that's what it was. So that's one time y'all got, and then do this Pooh shit. So in the future, I just hope Danger Zone, I don't know, do contracts or, um, I don't know, find a way that y'all make sure I get y'all money's worth. Cause I got love for the league, I got love for the battlers in the league, and I just want y'all to, you know what I'm saying, be up there with Smack and the rest of them one day or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But something gonna have to change as far as the business end, cause it's 2 times. You know what I'm saying? That, in my opinion, that some battle rappers done got y'all, and that can't keep happening. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. So I'm sure Bugs and the rest of them gonna find a way to handle that shit, and we're gonna be back stronger and better than ever. This is just the beginning. You're gonna have some days that's sunny, you're gonna have other days that's rain. So if you think every time you walk outside it's gonna be a rainbow, that ain't how the game go. Real shit. But so shout out to DZBL, man. Everybody in there showed me much love. You know what I'm saying? As always, I had a good time. I just could have had a better time. You feel me? But yeah, that's what it is, man. That's my recap. Shout out to all the Danger Zone battlers. You know what I'm saying? But enough of that talking all that shit on the page. Say that shit for the ring, cause a lot of y'all niggas was talking that shit on the page, and then when it came to that ring, did not deliver. So save all that shit unless you know for 100% sure you gonna deliver that shit. It's your boy City. That's my recap. Shout out to Danger Zone. You know what I'm saying? Maywood, Shy, all y'all, everybody. We out of here. Oh yeah, Deontay Mars. Me versus Deontay Mars going down this weekend. I'm about to kill this nigga. Like he gonna have some shit. He gonna say some shit about how there's already another M City. He gonna do some city name flips. He gonna spit some bars that he could went to anybody and act like that they was for me. Um, but I'm finna spit some true shit in as hot, and he gonna be like, how the fuck did you know this? So y'all stay tuned, man. Fire Flame Gang. We out of here.